hearing The Frank Beckman Show, News Talk 760 WJR. Sitting in for Frank, here's ML Elric.
This next guest and what he does means a lot to me. When I was at the Free Press, we used to adopt a family every Christmas, and one Christmas we really went overboard. The staff was so generous. We brought all these great gifts over to this family and some things they needed. And my colleagues who dropped it off came back, and they were thrilled, but they were also shaken because they said that as this family had the gifts piling up in their living room, that was all there was in their living room. There were no beds. There were no chairs. There were no tables. There were no couches. The only thing these people had were the gifts that we gave them. And we then started to try and find furniture to fill the house. And, boy, if I'd met Rob Boyle 10 years ago, it would have been one phone call, because Rob's with the Furniture Bank, and what they do is help families who are struggling at least have some staples, have some basic comfort things. So, Rob, thanks for what you guys do, and you've been doing it for a long time.
About 9 years now, yeah. And it's an absolute pleasure to be with you this morning, ML. Thank you so much.
Well, it's the Lord's work you're doing, and there are a lot of people in need. We can't really tell what goes inside these houses as we walk down the street, but you guys know. And just tell people a little bit about what you guys are all about, what you're doing, and how people can help.
Well, it's pretty much funny. You mentioned they didn't have any furniture in the home. And when people think of basic needs, they think of food, clothing, and shelter. We're all in a place when you think of furniture. Well, does a couch match the drapes? And, isn't that nice? But as you said, our mission is children sleeping in warm beds instead of on cold floors. Our mission is families having a table around which to gather for a meal, and vulnerable folks, people living in poverty or transitioning from homelessness, living life with some semblance of stability and dignity. So what we do is we collect furniture, beds, dressers, nightstands, dining sets from the homes of individual donors. And then on the other side of the equation, we take in referrals from a network of about 100 health and human service partners. So we are helping families that are living in poverty, transitioning from homelessness, working with child protective services, fleeing crisis and abuse, or receiving mental health care. And they send a referral over, and we get them what they need, hopefully within 2 weeks or less. So, again, kids don't have to sleep on floors. Folks can live with dignity.
So if I have some furniture that's in decent shape, I can contact the Furniture Bank, and you guys, do I have to bring it there? Do you guys pick it up?
We actually pick it up, and we make it easy peasy. You can call 248-332-1300 or visit furniture-bank.org. And you can go right to our donation page. We'll come right out to your house. We'll make an appointment for $20. We are pro guys. They'll take it right out, so no bad backs or bump moldings. Free pickup from the porch or the garage, and we come out to all of Oakland, all of Macomb, and most of Wayne, and hopefully we'll be getting into all of Wayne really soon.
Well, this is serious business, and there's a serious need as well, but it's not all doom and gloom, and I think you probably see a lot of smiles out there. And I like the idea that families get together around the kitchen table. Tough to do if you don't have a kitchen table.
That's right.
But you're trying to raise some money to keep this going, and one of the people helping you in that regard is Michael Harrison, who's going to be the headliner at your 8th annual comedy night at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, which is going to be coming up in about a week, Thursday, October 5th at 6 p.m. So Michael joins us on the line. Let me do the unfairest thing ever. Michael, come on cold and just say something hilarious, and then we'll give $1 million. That's how it works, right?
No kidding. That's way too much pressure. But I'm going to save it definitely for the event next week. So definitely come out so we can raise over $1 million to get everyone not only beds but credenzas. Let's do that, right?
That'd be a nice start.
Well, in TV, that's what we call the tease. So you've teasing us. I got you. Let's sell some tickets and. But tell us a little bit about your comedy and how you got connected to the Furniture Bank. I know you're a native of Canada, which is actually south of here, which is kind of funny in and of itself. But
that is.
Is there a special appeal of this particular cause, or you just like helping folks out?
Oh, absolutely. I just finished a huge cancer fundraiser a few days ago here in New York City, where I live right now. But first off, the comedy club itself, Mark Ridley's, is unreal amazing. So anyone who goes to any show there is great. And then to find out that they wanted to do this on my night was an absolute privilege. Like, I'm so stoked for this. So, not exactly funny per se, but it's going to be a tremendous night, and I can't wait to be there.
Well, I think the Furniture Bank specializes in making people smile. You make them laugh, so it's kind of on the same continuum, right?
Oh, for sure, 100%. And this is going to work out well because obviously the people who support the bank are going to be very good people, very, very generous, and we're just going to have such a great spirit that night. I'm really looking forward to it.
And I understand this will be a special night where every joke has a furniture theme, which is pretty. I mean, that's great.
You writing new material, man?
Yeah, that's right. I'm writing some Ottoman material right now, so I'm working on it.
Building an Ottoman empire, if you will.
Oh,
yeah. Hello.
Where's the rim shot? What?
It's Ottoman in New York.
If Ridley was here, this would be handled. So
I know.
As you can tell, I work for free.
Is that what's working?
But I work for free. But these guys will do it for $50. So come on out. That's going to be October 5th. And it's at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle in Royal Oak. Tickets are $50 each. You can buy them online at furniture-bank.org. If you want to call them, maybe you still use your phone. That's cool. 248-332-1300. That's 248-332-1300, extension 206. And there'll be a cash bar, so that ought to help with the laughs.
Yeah, absolutely. It does. I know I laugh a little more after I got a couple of drinks in me.
When vino veritas. And Michael, is this a regular stop for you on the circuit, Mark Ridley's, or is this something you're doing as a one-time deal? Sounds like you know the place.
Ridley's is absolutely famous across the country. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best comedy clubs, and it'll be my first weekend there, so I'm really jacked to be there.
Well, welcome to Detroit. We look forward to seeing you here in a week or so. If you have not seen Michael before, you can catch some of his acting gigs. He's a multifaceted guy. He's been on NBC's The Bridge, Showtime's Queer as Folk, and the TBS movie The Jazzman. Michael, we look forward to seeing you next Thursday at 6 o'clock at Ridley's Comedy Castle. And Rob, thanks for coming in.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks so much.
We really appreciate what you're doing. I know there's a lot of families that are doing much better because you're helping them. You're giving them a place to just sit down. I mean, that's
1,400 families this year alone.
Yeah, what a bummer would that be to come home and just say, well, I guess I better crawl on the floor.
You know, you could have the nicest house in Grosse Pointe or Bloomfield Hills, but if you didn't have a lick of furniture in it, you wouldn't have a very good life.
So that's the Furniture Bank next Thursday. Rob Boyle, Executive Director, and Michael Harrison, who will be coming to Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle next Thursday. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us on The Frank Beckman Show.
Our pleasure. Thank you.